and I'm playing bridge tonight with Alad. We are doing something slightly different tonight. We are using a 15 to 17 point no trump range in all seats and in all colors. One of our goals for tonight is to stay with the field so that we are approaching parity in terms of our final contracts and we get our edge by bidding better and then playing the hands better and defending the hands better. So Alad will be doing the pre-alerting tonight, and I'll make sure that he pre-alerts the fact that we are using a 15 to 17 point no trump range. This is a hand without a 6-card club suit. It's not in our 15 to 17 point no trump range, and it is a clear opening bid. It also doesn't have a 5-card major, so I'm opening at 1 diamond. Looks like partner's cubiting 2 spades. 2 spades is strong, it's forward going. I have to decide what I want to bid with this hand. Partner probably doesn't have 4 hearts. If he had 4 hearts, he would have made a takeout double. Over 3 spades. I can decide if I want to make a penalty double, which is appealing, or I could decide to go 3 no trump, which is likely making. The problem is that the opponents probably have quite the heart fit in addition to their spade fit, meaning that it might be best for me to try to land in some kind of diamond slam. What I'm going to do is bid 4 diamonds diamond key card. This is hopefully understood by partner to be a hand that wants to look for slam if partner has enough controls. I'm missing 4 key cards. So hopefully partner understands 4 diamonds as diamond key card. And I'm starting to realize that because we're in a competitive auction, 4 diamonds might not be easily understood as diamond key card. I'm going to redouble for equity. I think Trish might be considering pulling the redouble to 5 spades. If she does that, I will, of course, redouble myself, or double myself, because I've got the ace king of spades and a singleton heart that I can lead. I don't know what I would lead against 5 spades doubled, though, but partner would be able to pick up a lead. Hopefully partner has a hand that is game forcing with a bunch of controls, because I actually need him to have 2 controls for this to at least have a shot, and 3 ideally. The 2 spade bid could just be no trumpy, but I find that unlikely if partner doesn't have hearts, if partner doesn't have spades. So partner did hit with a nice long diamond suit. Looking at this dummy, the contract seems pretty solid, but I have to avoid some of the traps on the hand. One of the traps on the hand might be getting stuck in dummy and not being able to return to my hand now that my spade owner's been knocked out. We do have a 10-card diamond fit, so I can use diamonds as an entry to clubs if I set up clubs to discard my hearts. I can also win my ace of spades, heart to the ace, ruff a heart, ruff a spade, ruff another heart, and then try to pull trump that way. That seems like it might be okay, but what I want to do is avoid a 5-1 club break. The 5-1 club break, I think, is the real danger in the hand, because if there's clubs 5-1, then I'm not going to be able to avoid. I might get roughed. So what I'm going to do is heart to the ace, ruff a heart. King of spades, pitching the club. I can rough a spade low because Trish raised spades. Now what I'm going to do is rough this last heart. I can afford to rough with a 9 here. Now I have to decide if I want to overtake my queen of diamonds or not. I assume that Trish has at least 3 spades. There's a possibility that spades are 6. Yeah, I think Trish might be out of spades at this point. So what I'm going to do is play my queen of diamonds. Looks like John's out of diamonds. So if I overtake, I run the risk of some kind of club uppercut. Trish has won the ace of diamonds. Now she's playing a club to the jack. I'll need to remember to rough high and then take out Trish's last 2 trump, and then the contract will be defeated, or be made. And there we go. And the danger in this hand did come to pass. Trish did have a singleton club. I did need to throw off that second club and dummy. However, the contract is beatable if John leads the ace of clubs. The question is that what he should lead? I think it is. If John leads the ace of clubs, this contract goes down. And that's a big win for the opponents. Jordan, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you've been able to do so. And you just got to see a nice, fun, redoubled contract. I don't know if I've played in a redoubled contract in years, but this was definitely worth it. Had the contract just been doubled and not redoubled, the match point score would be the same. And even if it wasn't doubled at all, 5 diamonds making is a similar score too. Partners opening 2 clubs. 2 clubs shows 6 clubs at 11 to 15 points. I have 12, so we might have game, we might not. According to our system, my bid is 2 hearts, which is forcing for 1 round and shows 5 hearts. Partners jumping to 4 diamonds. I don't think 4 diamonds can be anything but shortness in diamonds and a heart fit. Opposite that, I have a hand that's probably a little bit too weak to search for slam, but I could try it. If partner has 3 key cards, maybe we should be in 6 hearts. And that is a possibility. Partner's short in diamonds. I don't know if that's a singleton or a void. There's a good chance it's a void. So this shows 2 key cards without the queen, meaning we're off 2 key cards. I can't bid a slam off 2 key cards, so I'm going to sign off in 5 hearts. Hopefully this will go well. Ace of spades lead. The worry in this hand is there's 2 worries. One is the diamond losers, the other is the heart suit. If I don't pick up the heart suit for 1 loser, then I'm going to go down. So I have to decide what's the best way to play the heart suit. Probably the best way to play it is to play a heart to the ace and then play a heart back. On the heart back, I will probably know by that point whether or not I've failed or succeeded. John's led the ace of spades. I don't know if that tells me anything. The diamond shift does tell me that John is looking for a card to play, maybe trying to hit partner's hand with a high diamond. If John thinks that he has the king of hearts, then yeah, that could be trouble. The question is, what heart holdings do I account for? I think probably playing Trish for heart honors is the safest bet, so I'm going to try that. Please follow with the jack. I knew it. He had hearts. So now I'm down. I have to try to not go down too many. This is the problem with searching for too aggressive a slam. Sometimes you just bid a little too much. I think I was lazy on the play of this hand, but fortunately John bailed me out. Had John over roughed, he can play. Uh, I guess he can play his diamond, or he can pull my last trump from dummy, and then I'm in trouble. What I can do here, so John's down to three hearts. If I rough a club in my hand, John either has to play his hearts out, and then I get my queen of spades, or wait, hang on. I think John is out of diamonds. John's out of clubs. John has three hearts. John's last card is a spade. So John's going to get the jack of hearts, the king of hearts, and then I'm going to win the spade and the last heart. So I'm going to go down one and apologize to partner. This five hearts is probably much more aggressive than any of the other tables. So I think that we are going to do about as badly as we did well on the first hand. Rough break indeed. And I have a two clubs opening, just like Ala did on the previous hand. You can see nobody else pushed onto five hearts. One pair was down in four hearts. Had we bid and made four hearts, we would have done 1, 2, 3 match points better. It would have been a much better result. Two diamonds is normally week two. I have to decide if I want to bid three clubs over this week two. I think my hand might just be a little bit too weak. So I could consider doubling. Doubling with this shape is a little risky. But on the other hand, I don't want partner thinking I have too strong a hand for my three club bid. So whatever partner bids, I'm just going to pass. This is a convention called Liebensaal, forcing me to bid three clubs. Partner's probably not going to pass me in three clubs. Partner's going to bid three of a major, and I'll pass him there. Hopefully clubs won't be a better spot. So this is partner's hand. After our initial diamond loser, we have to lose the ace king of spades. We also have to lose probably two hearts. It looks like we're going to go down in this contract. Three clubs is probably pretty similar. The difference is that the diamonds are wrong-sided, so we don't get the king of diamonds as a pitch. The spades are available as a ruff for the opponents, and we're also much more vulnerable to a bad club break. So three spades probably plays as well or better than three clubs, which would have been my alternative overcall. And over three clubs, partner might decide to bid again if partner upgrades his hand. I think he probably passes though, and so partner is going to pitch that heart and dummy, and then probably try to ruff hearts and dummy. This is a hand where partner having the seven of spades would be rather useful. Queen of diamonds is an interesting card. This will, unless Trish started with 8 diamonds, which I don't think she did, cause a rough and slub. That's not exactly material though, because partner could, in theory, have roughed those hearts. The question now is, do you rough that last heart, and if so, how? Alad's going to go ace king of clubs and see if something happens. Trish didn't lead clubs at any point, so I'm going to play Trish for having at least 2 clubs. But it's an open question as to where the final club is. Trish also played high-low in the club suit. Alad will find out immediately when the jack of clubs is played off dummy whether or not Trish has any clubs left. Alad now will probably ruff with the 8 of spades because I don't think he wants to get over-ruffed by the 7. Trish did not over-ruff there, and she didn't even think about it. What that tells me is that John probably has both the ace and king of spades. Now that Trish is showed out of hearts, we know that she started with 2 hearts and 2 clubs, probably 6 diamonds, therefore 3 spades. She might have also started with 7 diamonds and therefore 2 spades. But John definitely has the ace king of spades here. The problem is that, so now what Alad should do is rough small because he knows Trish has more diamonds. He now has a count on Trish's hand, I think. 6, 2, 2, 3. Alad should duck this spade because John has both the ace and king of spades. Good choice. No! Why didn't Trish over rough? Wait. Oh no, ah, I guess I miscounted something. Oh, well. So yes, Trish had a third heart that I missed. I guess she pitched the heart on something. Yes, she pitched the heart on the jack of clubs. So I don't know if there was any making it at that point. However, comparing the results to other tables, going down 1 and 3 spades is a top board. I did not expect to get a top on that board. It looks like the opponents probably underbid their hands or something like that. All right. Yes, Trish's 2 diamond opening I think is correct with 10 count good suit playing standard. And John doesn't have a game in his hand. John could have raised to 3 diamonds. 3 no trump though comes in with the club position. All right, so dummy has 5 spades. EK, who's playing West, has 4 hearts and a club suit. The question is, what do I lead? I know that there's a 4-card heart suit there, and spades there, so not a major. Do I lead a minor, and if so, which one? I think my best lead is probably the diamonds. The suit's a little bit better. We're trying to do the same thing everybody else is doing for fun. A very Alad thing to say. Good news is that I hit partner with the ace of diamonds. The king of diamonds, probably in West's hand. Let's just look at the spots here. So that's partner's lowest diamond. I'm going to put the 10 on here. The jack is still outstanding. I don't know where it is. If partner has it, then it doesn't matter really who wins it. I think what I want to do is play a low diamond out of my hand. What this will accomplish is hopefully knock out the king. And now if partner gets in, partner can put me in with a diamond and I can put a club or a heart through. I would rather be on lead looking at this dummy than have Alad on lead after the last diamond is cashed. And that's it. No effort to take extra tricks, but it might not be obvious. I think this will be a good board for us because the opponents did not take extras when they could have had they not held up a second round. I have a 14 count with really nice long clubs, and this is a hand that's close to a precision upgrade, but I think I'm going to open this 2 clubs. You can see at that other table that completed the hand, 3 no trump is making 6, not 5. Yeah, and EK saying I shouldn't lose the second diamond trick. If you don't lose that diamond trick, you have options like a 3-3 club break or picking up the heart suit to make 6. Partners passed over 3 hearts. I have to consider if this is a hand that makes a second call. 3 hearts is clearly preemptive. However, I do have a hand with defensive strength and also playing strength. This is a close call between 4 clubs and pass. I'm going to pass. So partners on lead. I have a few defensive tricks, but I don't know if I can beat 3 hearts. It's an interesting dummy. I need to think about where our tricks are coming from. Those diamonds look a little bit scary. If I go ace and jack of hearts, I'm going to cut down on ruffs and dummy, which can be useful if the diamonds are not running. I don't know where the queen of diamonds is, though. If Elad takes a diamond finesse, then the diamonds are probably getting set up. And if not, they're not. What I'm going to do is do my best to cut down on club ruffs and dummy. And the reason for that is I want Elad thinking that I've got diamonds protected. I wouldn't do this if I thought the diamonds were running. But I guess, okay. Partner had the king of hearts, which surprises me. I am going to play my standard present count here. Partner didn't lead the queen of clubs. Partner has the last club that's outstanding. Hopefully Alad has the queen of diamonds. If Alad had the queen of diamonds, here comes the 10, but I have to win my ace. And I think this is it for the defense. Now, how would clubs have done? If I bid 4 clubs, we have to lose the king of clubs, a top diamond, and what looks like 2 spades, but might only be 1 spade in 4 clubs. 4 clubs looks to be down about 1. So I think that on this particular lie of the cards, bidding 4 clubs would have been correct because nobody's doubling 4 clubs. Is 3-no trump reasonable? Well, hearts are double stopped, but the diamonds are fairly wide open. I think 3-no trump does come in, though, just because of entry problems on the defense. So I think that 3 hearts making on defense might not be such a good score for us. Partner's 2 hearts here is a pretty weak raise. Partner has many options with invitational type hands. Partner's already passed initially. Game's very unlikely here. And having already been burned once by trying for slam, I'm not going to try for game when I think it's unlikely to make. While I wait for the opening lead, let's just look back at the Traveler for board 4. On board 4, the opponents took 11 tricks in no trump, but it looks like most of the folks in 3-no trump are taking 12. They did beat the folks in 3 spades, though. 4 spades, I should say, which is a bit of a strange place to be on a 5-2 fit. All right, so the contract is 2 hearts. I have to take stock here. Partner's hand is a little better than I expected, but I don't know if we're going to be that high. Looks like Gerardo's back. I actually know Gerardo personally because I think he lives in Halifax, or he did live in Halifax. So here comes the diamond back. I get to rough this. I need to make a plan here. The plan's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to cash my ace, king of hearts, spade of the ace, spade of the king, rough a spade. EK opened a diamond, so EK probably has the outstanding points, and yet Elad is throwing off the king of diamonds here. So let's put West on ace, queen, 10 of diamonds. That's 6. The queen of spades is 8. The king of clubs is 11. EK has pretty much all the rest of the points. There's a very loud signal, it looks like. I don't think I'm going to play Elad for the king of clubs. There's no point running the queen of clubs here. I'll just cash my ace, king of hearts, and then get started on roughing spades. So there go the hearts. Well, the queen of spades isn't Elad's hand. There's the king of clubs. After this, I have the rest of the tricks. I could have tried playing the ace of clubs in case it drops a singleton, but I don't think that's likely. I think I can comfortably claim without explaining a line here. So this was a bit unfortunate. Partner had a hand that probably accepts an invite to game. Partner had about as good a hand as he can have with those 2 aces. And that just goes to show the power of controls, especially aces, and the power of that long heart. Both of those were, or all of that was very key in taking all 11 tricks. I don't think most people will be getting the game just because it's only a quacky 15 opposite 8, but it's there. And looking at both hands together and knowing that all the points are in West's hand, you absolutely want to be there. An entertaining result on board 5. Let's take a look. So letting them play 3 hearts, no good. Pushing them to 4 hearts, good, naturally. Being in 3 clubs, good. Looks like 1 pair in 3-no trump did make it. And somebody in 3 spades went down 4. 3 spades down 4 is a little bit strange. I don't know if I like betting 3 spades with the south hand there. And then board 5. Yeah, so this South did find three no trump, and I think it does come in. Oh, I am wrong. I guess it doesn't. The defense, if they're awake, can take the ace king of diamonds, the king of clubs, that's three. They could knock out the ace of spades for four, and then maybe they get a second spade. I don't know. A spade to the queen. Either you fly ace and a spade comes through and they win their king 10, or the spade goes to the queen and then a diamond comes through and you have to lose the king jack of diamonds. But yeah, three no trump is actually down against best defense. Three spades down four is an interesting spot. I don't know if this does any better than down four against best defense. Yeah, it looks like if you're awake, you can get it. You can be only down three. On board six, I don't think there's much of a way to take any fewer than 11 tricks. So I don't think we're going to be doing any better than an average, and probably a little bit worse because there might be one or two pairs and four hearts. The opponents could compete in diamonds. If they compete in diamonds, they can take six diamond tricks and the king of clubs, but then they're out of luck. So two diamonds is down one. One diamond makes. Yeah, partner's hand is more of a mixed raise than a two hearts raise. And that would be, I think, a three clubs bid by partner. Learning things about my own system. If partner doesn't have a specific mixed raise bid available, then I'm more likely to make a game try. Looking at the Traveler, you can see there's about four pairs and four hearts, and five pairs in the part score. I didn't think the majority would be there, but there are a few. On this table, North just blasted to four. That's an overbid for sure. On this table, North decided to blast to four hearts over two diamonds. Again, a wild overbid. On this table, after doubling, which is not a call I like with that heart suit. On this table, there was a more reasonable auction. One heart, two heart, three heart, four heart. Fine by me. And then this one, South jumped to three hearts. They probably didn't have an agreement as to whether that's weak or mixed or invitational. But of course, it's more reasonable than the folks who just blast to four hearts. So overall, not a great round, but we can pick it up. I have 9 points, and I am considering passing in third seat because I don't like opening a diamond with two low diamonds if I can't help it. Today, I am a farmer. Don't know why. Question is, do I bid two clubs here? Two clubs is a little bit rich. Red on white. Or sorry, vulnerable. Come on, Peggy. You got a bid. Hello, hello. What you gonna bid? Waiting for you. All right, looks like East has come up with a bid of two hearts. West is rebidding two spades. They are not playing 2/1, so Peggy can pass here. Her bid should be on about a 10 count, but I don't know if she has that. It's possible her delay was deciding what to bid, but given that it was such a low level auction, I think it's more likely that she's having internet problems. And that happens at the Bridge Club. Okay, so Peggy's jumping to four spades, and I have to decide what to lead, but it's not much of a decision. I'm going to lead my ace of clubs and hopefully get my partner a club run. If not, I'll at least get a chance to look at the dummy. So after a suitable length of time, I'm going to choose to lead my ace of clubs and take a look. So dummy is a 14 count with three spades and four hearts. Partner may or may not encourage here. If partner has a doubled in spade, he'll probably encourage. This is discouraging. And I know it's discouraging, but that doesn't necessarily mean I won't cash my second club. So I'm going to cash my second club, and we're going to see what partner plays. Partner's played the six of clubs, which is, I think, a higher outstanding spot. So what I'm going to do, I think, is shift to a heart. The question is which heart. I have the queen of hearts. I'm going to shift to the two. If partner has the king of hearts, I need to attack the heart suit right away. But it looks like the king of hearts is in West's hands, so I just gave away that two-way finesse. Ron's thinking. If Ron started with a doubleton heart, then Ron can't take advantage of my club. I think that jack of clubs was good. Ron's going to cash the ace of hearts, pitching a whatever. But now Ron has to play diamonds off of dummy. Or not. I guess I win this. I'll try to cash my 10 of clubs. Ron started with three clubs, two hearts, six spades, and three diamonds. Ron's already pitched two diamonds. If Alad has the ace of diamonds, we're going to get this down one. If Alad doesn't have the ace of diamonds, then oh well. I think Ron probably will just play out trump at this point. Yeah, Alad's out of trump, so Ron is going to play. Oh, Ron is just down to spades. I guess I need to shift to a diamond. Partner played the 9 and then the 6. Partner used, yeah. So as I interpret now, partner intended that as standard remainder count. The problem with that interpretation is that after I played the ace king of clubs and partner's discouraged, I know that partner probably doesn't have a doubleton club. I think at that point it should probably be soup preference. Partner's one spade there is not natural. It shows a hand that is usually balanced and is game forcing. So we're on our way to game here. I have a hand that has 18 high card points in strength. Uh, I have a lot of controls. I have 3 aces and 2 kings. Counting controls, that is a 9 control hand. Sorry, an 8 control hand, which is quite a lot. Partner has 4 hearts, is denying 4 spades. So in terms of shape, partner doesn't have the best possible shape for me, but that's okay. Partner's 2-no trump by our agreement shows us specifically a hand with 4 clubs, 4 hearts, 2 spades, and 3 diamonds. That's not quite enough for me to be excited. However, I do still have a lot of controls. If partner's hand is extra good, then maybe we should be in slant. What I need to do is find out more information about that hand. For one, I know that partner has, okay, so now partner has 0 to 2 controls, meaning we're off an ace or a king, or 2 kings or an ace. At this point, I know it's an ace. Partner might only have 1 control as well. So I think what I'll do is sign off in 3-no trump. If for whatever reason partner has all the queens and jacks and tens in the world, then we might miss 6-no trump. The diamond lead is what I wanted to see because that sets up a quick diamond trick for me. Counting winners, I have ace, king of spades, ace, king of hearts, 2 diamonds, the ace of clubs, that's 7. I'm not worried about making this hand. I'm considering how many overtricks I can take. So the first thing I want to do is decide if I want to win this queen of diamonds. If I duck a diamond, it might preserve entries better later, but I think the right thing to do is just to win this queen. The suit that's going to be most lucrative is almost certainly spades. I have no reason to play anything other than spades at this point. I'm going to start with a jack of spades in order to encourage one of the opponents to cover. So Peggy is considering covering with her queen. She will do so. So now I have 4 spade tricks, 2 diamond tricks at 6, ace king of hearts is 8, ace of clubs is 9. So I've made it, and now it'll come down to overs. Playing the spades this way just in case spades are 5-1. Now, my diamonds are wide open. I have to decide which suit I want to lead back to my hand. I think I'll try a heart. The hearts are a little more protected. And so I need to decide what I want to pitch from dummy. Looks like there's no spade drop happening, which is a good thing. Would probably pitch 2 clubs. And we're going to see what Peggy throws off. Well, that club looked encouraging, and that heart looked encouraging. So I'm not feeling fantastic about the heart suit. Peggy's now throwing off one of her diamonds. I think I throw off a club. A club out. So it looks like Peggy's out of hearts. Peggy threw off no hearts. So Peggy started with 0 hearts, which means Ron started with 6 hearts, at least 2 diamonds, 3 spades, and what, 2 clubs? But Ron's already thrown away what I believe to be a heart and a club. So Ron's down to 1 club at this point. I'm going to duck this. And that's the club to Peggy, who she's thrown off 2 diamonds, so she has 2 more diamonds and 2 more clubs, including the king. So what I need to do is win my ace. And unfortunately, what I should have done is throw away a club from dummy. That would have let me throw Ron in at the end, but that's not happening. So unfortunately, I'm only taking 9 tricks here, which is unfortunate. I really wanted to make more than that. And I don't think it's going to be a great board. Looks like Ron had another club, but the king of clubs that I expected is over there. And here comes that diamond. So, 3 no trump making. Always good to get a plus score, but still, I feel like that could have been a lot better. The defense was, I would say, on point. Now you can see that there's folks making quite a few more tricks in no trump. Double dummy, I can pick up the heart suit for at least 1 more trick. And looks like there's another trick coming, probably on some kind of end play of East. Throw in with a diamond and then win a club at the end. Partner's opening a heart in 3rd seat. Partner is limited to 15 points. So if partner's limited to 15 and I have 2 and East is passing, that gives West, let's say 12, 15, 2, at least 11 points, but probably more than that. West is going to be bidding here, and you can see West thinking about it. Unusual. Over an unusual 2-no trump, my hand is not good at all. I've got low clubs and low diamonds. Nothing particularly fun. I have no other bid. Peggy will recognize unusual 2-no trump and probably just bid 3 of a minor. If Peggy really likes one of her minors, she might jump ahead. Looks like Peggy's picking diamonds, which is my better minor. Now, she's going to pick her longer minor. Oh, partner's bidding hearts again. So I'm going to put partner on a good hand with 7-card heart suit, because partner wouldn't really rebid hearts here without that. If we can get away in 3 hearts undoubled, we'll probably be where the field ends up. I don't want to see the opponents getting to game on these cards because I think that they probably do have 5 of a minor, even though I have 4 diamonds of the queen. Maybe. All right, Peggy, what you gonna do? There are folks down in 3 no trump. Quite the range of results in that contract. For a contract that isn't off a bunch of tricks right away, there's just a few decisions in the middle of the hand where you can go right or you can go wrong, but mostly on the defense. So we've escaped into an undoubled 3 hearts. I think this might be Alad's first contract of the night. No, he went down on board 3 in 3 spades. But he's going to have fun playing this one. The ace of clubs lead is a welcome sight because it sets up his king. He's going to take stock of his winners and losers, and he has a club loser, probably a second club loser, or a ruff is more likely at this point. A diamond to the ace, another club ruff, that's 4, and then he has 2 spade losers he can't really get rid of, 5, 6, and on top of that, the king of hearts is lurking. So that could be, oh, that's interesting. Looks like, let's take a look at this last trick here. So normally what card people will play back is a super preference card. And Ron played back the 10 of clubs after leading the ace. Ron had at least one higher club than this, and also some lower clubs. Had Ron played back the 2 of clubs, then Ron gets a diamond back from Peggy, because that's a suit preference card. But Peggy interpreted that 10 of clubs to be asking for a spade back. And maybe Ron thought a spade would be good, but because say Ron has, so the King of Hearts drops, which is splendid news. If Ron has the King of Diamonds and King of Spades, maybe Ron wants a spade back instead of a diamond. But as the cards lie, a diamond would have been the effective shift. A diamond back leads to another club ruff. Then the opponents will get their 2 ruffs, their ace of clubs, their diamond, and then eventually 2 spades. Because the shift was wrong, partner's going to take his 6 heart tricks and the King of clubs and the ace of spades to get out for down 1. And down 1, I think, is going to be a very good score here. In terms of defensive tricks we have the ace of hearts and ace of spades. We may have a club trick, probably not. If there's a roughing finesse, we would. And then diamonds would depend on how the opponent's diamond cards are divided, but probably we have 1 diamond trick. So certainly the opponents have 3 diamonds. This is going to be a lot better than them being in 3 diamonds making, which I think is going to be a popular result at other tables. Yeah, you can see Ron had the King of Diamonds, which is probably the reason why the card back was ambiguous. The Ace of Diamonds is still outstanding, but it looks like Peggy pitched it. If Ron has a low diamond and the King of Spades here, Alad can actually make it, which would be wild. But who knows? The King of Spades hasn't showed up yet. Oh no, the defense. The poor defense. This hand was, I would say, suboptimally defended. The defense does better if, at the end, of course, Peggy overtakes the Queen of Spades and then wins the Jack. The hand is also better defended if Ron on trick 2 plays the 3 of clubs to get a diamond shift, which is clear given Ron's hand, instead of the very ambiguous 10 of clubs. So 3 hearts there making is a top. I think even down 1 is an excellent board. Down 1 is still good, but getting a top board there is fantastic. Yeah, the only people who aren't defending 3 hearts, say, are in 3 or 4 or 5 diamonds. And 3 diamonds is good for the opponents, and 4 diamonds depends on the defense. So the previous few hands, this last one was good, but the 3 no trump making exactly was below average. And then board 7, of course, the opponents bid and make a game, and I didn't find the right shift because of our lack of understanding of our defensive agreements. So that happened. Now, it's time to be awake because 1 no trump here is 15 to 17 points. 15 to 17 points. Well, what do I have? I've got 12. 12 with a 4-card heart suit to the ace king. And the question here is, do I bid Stamen or do I just blast a 3 no trump? I'm going to bid Stamen. I think this is a hand much better suited for investigating a game and being in 4 hearts. The partner also happens to have 4 hearts. And the reason for that is I've got lots of controls and points, but it's a very aces and spaces hand. So if we have a suit that is pretty wide open, you want to be able to take care of that or have partner take care of that. So I'm going to try Stamen. And then if partner has a 4-card heart suit, I'll blast to, oh, this partner does have 4 hearts. So if I bid 3 spades here, that's a game-forcing slam interest hand with 4 hearts. And then partner would cube it over it, 3 no trump being a spade cue. I don't think I want to do that. My hand is a little too flat, I think, to investigate that. So the question is, do I, and I can't really give him a choice between hearts and no trump. So I'm going to make the call myself and go 4 hearts here. There are some hands partner could have where maybe 6 hearts is coming down. I don't know. Or some hands where it's the same tricks and no trump as hearts. And on those ones, you want to be in no trump. But I think 4 hearts is probably the consensus bid, and I want to be in the consensus contract. Quickly looking at partner's hand. Partner has 16 points. I have 12. So we have the strength for this contract. I think that in three no trump, we do run into a spot of trouble. And that's because there's only 8 top tricks. 4 hearts, the ace of spades, ace king of clubs, ace of diamonds. It's 8. Getting that ninth trick is really hard, especially on a spade lead. If spades are 5-3, which they tend to be on these kind of hands, then you will lose 4 spades when you give up the lead in clubs or diamonds. So 3 no trump's not a great contract. The problem is that 4 hearts isn't that much better a contract. There's still the problem of the 2 diamond losers, a spade loser, and a club loser that are hard to make vanish. And on some of the hands where the club loser vanishes, 3 no trump is making the same tricks. So Alad's going to have to be very careful here. He'll be able to score both of. He'll get an extra trick on the fact that spades are 3-2 between our hands. So there's a spade ruff. We can score our last 2 trumps separately. But the real question is, how do you take advantage of this diamond suit? Because obviously, if the queen of clubs is doubleton or singleton, it'll fall on the ace king. So that's the backup plan. But the real plan is, hopefully, try to end play somebody in diamonds or spades or something. Well, that's probably not going to happen. I don't know. There's also maybe squeeze possibilities. If, say, East has the ace or the king queen of diamonds, maybe you can squeeze them in clubs or diamonds. I'm not sure. Also, if diamonds are 3-3, do you have the tempo to knock out the king queen of diamonds? I think you just might. Also, so here you rough the spade, and if you want to keep beer card possibilities open, you play the jack of diamonds, not the 7. I don't know if Alad is alert to that. He might just play the 7, hoping that somebody who holds the queen of diamonds is going to fly queen instead of putting in the 10 or 9 or something. So the queen has appeared, diamonds are 3-3, and thus this contract is making. Glad I chose correctly. The tricky part here is that the beer card can't be scored unless it's the last trick. And in order to do that, partner needs to have the jack of clubs win a trick. So Alad's going to put in the jack of clubs, hoping it holds. Then he's going to play his heart off a dummy, discarding one of his high clubs, cross to the ace, and then win the 7 of diamonds. You can see he's approaching this line here. Yes, so let's see if he pulls it together or if he claims it out. So he's obviously seen the beer card. He knows what he's doing. Updating count. 1 spade by partner. I can't double, but I can bid 2 diamonds. Yeah, the club play gave it a little bit of trouble, but because the switcher to clubs had the queen, you were still able to win that beer card. My 2 diamonds is 1 round forcing and natural. Interestingly, the 3 of hearts is a jump bid. It's not a direct 3 heart call. What I'm putting East on is a preemptive hearts hand. So it's just length, and the alert agrees with what I thought it was. So partner is considering his options over 3 hearts. I don't know what I want with this hand. If partner rebids spades, I actually have pretty decent spade support with the ace small. Partner passing is interesting. I think that the opponents seem to have some values between them. They have clubs, they have hearts. I've got two doubletons. However, is three hearts making? I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do on defense here. I don't think I'm confident in doubling. I'm going to bid four diamonds might look strong here. I think four diamonds is probably just competitive here. But if all right, I'm going to let three hearts play. I have defense. I have two aces. I don't have a lot of offense. I don't have shortness. And you can see that the dummy is actually quite nice. And I have to decide if I want to encourage on this. Partner's ace of clubs is interesting. I think I want partner to keep playing clubs. I mean, we're going to score our ace of diamonds and ace of spades if partner shifts to a different suit. But if partner doesn't shift, okay, so partner's playing the jack. Okay, so this clarifies the position of the suit. Partner has ace, king, queen, jack, fourth of clubs. And partner has seen me play an encouraging club. And so partner probably is thinking, well, if partner is encouraging in a suit when partner doesn't have anything in it, then what do I need to do other than lead trump? So let's put Jen on 7 heart tricks. And if Jen started with 2 clubs and 7 hearts, that means she has 4 cards in diamonds and spades, meaning that we're probably only going to take our aces, and 3 hearts is going to make. I'm going to fly ace here. I don't trust playing low. If for whatever reason Jen had 3 low spades, she would never do this. So Jen has the jack of spades. I'm going to try playing a diamond just in case this works better than a spade. Unfortunately, given partner's apparent strength in the minors, competing was probably the right choice here. We have what looks to be 11 tricks and diamonds. Wait, oh yeah, the queen of clubs isn't dummy. I forgot about that card. Yeah. So 4 diamonds makes. 5 diamonds is also making at most tables. Maybe I should have bid 4. West is opening 1 club, and I can't bid because my hand is mostly clubs. So I'm passing. I also can't overcall 1-0 trump, which would show a very different hand. This, however, is a hand where if partner opens a balancing double, I'm going to pass for penalty because my hand is extremely penalty oriented versus a club. Partner may, however, just overcall something. So over double, I'm passing, assuming West doesn't bid anything. All right, so West has bid 1 heart, and I have to decide what I want to bid here. So I think probably some number of no trump is reasonable. I'm going to go 1 no trump. I think I'd go 2 no trump with a hand that's a little bit stronger, but a 1 no trump should be fine. It implies controls in clubs and hearts. Well, partner's got another bid in him, so obviously with this hand, I'm going to push onwards. West is still thinking. I wonder if I'm going to get to double West. Can't imagine what West would think about there. All right, so I'm in 3 no trump. Let's make a contract for a change. I've got 6 minutes to play the hand, so I'm not going to rush it. How are we doing? We're at 51%. That's fun. Okay, so partner's hand's pretty good. Partner has a 15 count. I've got 11. This is a normal contract. We should be making this. I'm probably going to win 6 club tricks. The ace king of spades are also probably winners. West has bid twice. If I'm counting West's points, West has at most 14, and West has bid freely twice. So what's going on here? I think the heart ace is almost certainly in West's hand. So I might be able to take advantage of that. West probably also has the queen of spades, though West didn't bid spades. What I might do is try to cash 2 rounds of spades and then see if I can throw West in with something, because West should have at least 8 cards in clubs and hearts. And probably, well, West bid a club. West probably only has 3 diamonds and 2 spades. I'm going to try cashing ace king of spades and see what happens. Hopefully West has a spade and can follow suit. West might just have a bad internet connection, which could explain the pause over 2 no trump. No queen. A low heart. That's interesting. There was the jack of hearts. I think dummy's good. Not bad. I'll take 660 there. A lot of people making 660. I didn't get to beat 1 club double by 4 tricks, though, which would have been the dream. Actually, this can go down 6, which is wild. It means that we could make 6 clubs. Had the lead been, well, it looks like pretty much anything except the low club beats it by 6. So what do you do on defense? I guess you're able to get 6 club tricks. The ace of diamonds, 7. The ace king of spades is 9. And you can take 2 heart tricks, which is 11. And then you must be able to get some other card, or some other trick, maybe. Hope you're all having a good time. Okay, 17 high. This is a precision opening. So I'm going to start with one club. If partner has 7 or fewer points, he will respond with 1 diamond. If partner has more than that, he will bid anything else, except pass, which is illegal. So let's see what partner has. I'm hoping partner hits with a club suit and we get to 7 clubs, but it doesn't happen all the time. The good news is that partner does have a positive response, and my hand is actually pretty good. Points aside, if partner has some aces and kings, this is making the slam somewhere. So I am going to find out more information about partner's hand by relaying him out. Partner is a balanced or some kind of 4-4-4 hand, and I want to know exactly where partner's doubletons are, long suits, as well as things like control number. I'm going to bet partner is going to bid 3 diamonds to show a 5-card heart suit, and then 3-3-2 in the others. If partner bids that, I think I do want to investigate controls, even though we're pretty high. This bid by partner should be pretty automatic, so I don't know what he's thinking about right now, but it shouldn't be too hard to bid. I wonder if BBO is having problems. Oh, Alad, yeah, you can see Alad got booted for some reason. That makes sense because partner's response is pretty automatic here. He knows what his hand is and he knows what to bid. So he'll be back in a second, I hope, and at which point I will investigate further. All right, so what are we up to? We're up to 53% halfway through the night. After this hand, I think I'm going to grab myself a nice little beer, though maybe I'll do it while waiting for Alad to come back. Let me just make sure my internet connection is working. Seems fine. I'm going to illicitly communicate with my partner to come back. Okay, so partner's back. And partner's bidding 2 clubs showing the majors. That's one of the bids I wanted to hear because it means we got a nice fit. Okay, so partner's actually 4-4-1, which is kind of amazing with this hand because it means we don't have to worry about club losers. If partner has, what, the ace of hearts and the ace of diamonds, then we should be in 6 spades, which is wild. So partner's going to tell me the number of controls in his hand. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ace 2, king 1, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts. No, this shows 4 controls. So what are those? Ace king of hearts would be 3, ace of diamonds. So partner has ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, does not have the king of hearts. Let's go through this because I think we're going to get to 6 spades. The only question is, should we be in 7? And 7 spades is probably pushing it, but I think it's worth investigating. So partner's denying a card in spades. We know this. Partner next will show a card in hearts. And then the card in diamonds is assumed. So partner's denying the queen of spades here, and so six spades is the right place to be. All right, let's have some fun. Do I get to play it? I don't. Just counting tricks. I know partner has the ace of hearts and the ace of diamonds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. The ace of clubs is 5. If partner can cross rough 7 clubs or hearts or something, then we'll get up to 12. We've taken 5 minutes on the auction and waiting for the opening lead on this one. But here we go. So the first thing we need is 3, 2 spades. If partner just catches ace king of spades, then we are probably not quite good enough because we still need some more luck. So let's say partner catches ace king of spades. And then we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 11 tricks on a cross rough. I don't know if that's good enough. Wonder if partner's going to try to rough out the club suit. That might be the other option here. So rough a club, cross the ace of spades, try to rough another club. Maybe it gets over roughed. Who cares? Hope that the person with 3 spades has 2 clubs, or hope that clubs are 3, 3. The 9 of clubs lead probably is not from a hand with either the king or queen. Looks like partner's going heart to the ace instead. And taking the roughing finesse and hearts. Nope. So now you have an entry problem because that ace of diamonds is sort of stranded there. You still have to probably end up roughing clubs in dummy. So here I think Alan's going to go ace king of spades and then just try roughing clubs in dummy again. Or actually, ace king of spades, king queen of diamonds would do the trick. Try to rough a club in dummy, and then you've got a parking spot for the last club. Well, that's brutal. Had Alan just roughed a heart low, he would have been okay, I think. Yeah, if you just go ace king of spades and try to rough the clubs out, then the problem is that the clubs are 4-2. All right, well, we have to catch up in this round because the first hand took most of the round. Do I raise two spades here? I have some defense. I don't have a ton of offense. My ace of diamonds is just as good on defense as it is on offense. My three spades are fine, but I don't think this is worth a raise if West goes three hearts here. Go over two spades pass. I think this is a pass. Partners shouldn't have a hand strong enough that we have game, so I'm okay passing. Glad I passed because we've got two heart losers, a diamond loser, maybe two club losers, maybe a spade loser on top of that. So definitely we don't want to be anywhere higher than two spades. Hopefully we'll have enough time to play hand 15. What's going on here? All right, so the opponents have played hearts for rough, but Alad was able to pitch one of his losers, so it's not material, the loss. Excuse me. Looks like Misty shifting the ace of clubs, a shift Alad is very happy to see because it sets up his king. And now his loser count is down to, well, the opponent's outstanding trumps. There's only three of them now. So Alad will almost certainly be able to pick up the suit. On top of that, so there goes the queen of spades. Looks like we're going to get the rest because that club loser can be pitched on what I think is a good queen of hearts. But I'm still happy we're not in four spades. Maybe the queen of hearts isn't good. I guess I did miss the very start of the round because I was looking at the slam from the previous hand. So East needs to hold on to a high heart here, but East can throw it off once Alad throws off the queen of hearts from dummy. So it's not really a threat. The only possible squeeze is if somebody's guarding both diamonds and clubs. That could be West. So Alad will throw off the 10 of clubs here. And so now Alad's 8 of clubs is a winner. Because the jack of clubs is gone. So a nice little squeeze by Alad there. Though I think Kenny can hold on to another diamond. And that does break up the squeeze. All right, 140 there, very good score. Last hand. So partner's opening a strong club, and I only have 5 points, so I'm going to respond one diamond, 0 to 7, any shape. A lot of the time, partner will just sign off in one no trump here, which I would pass because my hand's not quite strong enough to invite. But if partner, okay, so all relevant because East is bidding. Partner passes with sort of a no trumpy type hand. And with a decent 5 points and short spades, I'm going to double back in. I don't know if West is going to bid anything, but even if West bids 2 spades, I'm going to double. So this is a takeout double, which partner has the license to pass if he so chooses. Looks like partner has a hand very much in defensive spades. So we're defending one spade doubled. Partner knows I have this type of hand, so partner shouldn't expect anything else. Dummy comes down with nothing too exciting for a one spade contract. Those diamonds are almost certainly dead cards. The queen of clubs is an interesting lead because partner normally leads the second to touching honors, so I'm assuming this is a doubleton club. I want to encourage on a doubleton club. My most encouraging spot by our rules is the five of clubs because a high card would be a high suit preference, a low card would be low suit preference. So the five tells partner if you get back in, play another club. Here comes the king of diamonds. And I'm going to play a count card on here, which is my highest diamond spot, showing an odd number. Partner should be able to interpret that. Now, the three of clubs is the bottom of partner's doubleton. I'll just win my king, and then I have to decide what spot to play back. I don't want partner playing a diamond back because I don't have anything useful for him in diamonds. So I'm going to play my highest club spot because I have the queen of hearts. Now, if partner has the ace and not the king of hearts, then I don't want him underleading his ace of hearts or anything like that, but sometimes it just can't be avoided. And also, I will know that partner has a strong hand. There's a very good chance partner has everything. I did not ask for a diamond shift. But that entry was always there. And I think if Alan had the ace king of hearts, he would have led one of those two cards. Alan might be counting points at this time. He might think, well, Ethan cannot have the ace of hearts because he's already showed up with the king of clubs, but maybe, and that's a good seven. He wouldn't bid one diamond with a good seven. I don't know what his thought process is right now, but I will leave the rest of the defense up to him because I don't have that much. I will throw the two of hearts here because I don't have an honor in hearts. My clubs are only relevant if I'm getting in, so I think I will throw them off. It's a tasty situation. All right, we got it down to. Hopefully that's a good score. They weren't vulnerable, but our prospects at game are pretty slim, so I think we made the right choice. Getting 300 there is a tied for a top. So our game is turned around finally with two good boards in a row. We're back up to 56%, place where you want to be. Now, I can open one spade here, which might be a bit of an aggressive call. I could open two spades here. I'm not sure if I like that. I think I'm going to try the slightly aggressive one spade opening bid with a 10 count, five spades. Hope you're having a good game watching me play my game. I'm having fun, even if they haven't all been good. Ironically, trying to stay with the field, we've had how many tops are tied for tops? One, two, three, four, five. And then a couple of tied for bottoms. One, two, three. Like, I don't know how well we've done trying to stay with the field tonight because some stuff has happened. A lot of people having internet issues tonight. I think it's East's bid here. But East's doubling. Let's see what Alec bids. Partner's bidding two spades, so that's good. We are in two spades. and West may or may not be able to come up with a bid over two spades. Looks like West is going three hearts, showing probably a maximum pass, five hearts. But I've already bid my hand once, and I have no intention of bidding it again. All right, so what to do here? I've got a couple of spades that could be worth some tricks. If I don't win my ace king of spades right away, maybe I prevent a ruff in the spade suit, I don't see any reason not to start with the ace of spades. Okay, so this is the dummy. It's pretty flat, and that tells me I don't need to go wild attacking any suit like diamonds. My trump are going to be drawn before we set up any diamond tricks. I'm struggling to find a reason not to just go ace, king, jack of spades here. Partner raised one spade to two, so partner probably has three spades. There's the queen. So partner played the seven, showing a higher ranking preference. But I, again, don't have any reason to shift to diamonds. I'm going to play my jack of spades here because I have a card in diamonds and not in clubs. So I think that I will want to show that card. So I'm also going to play my high heart spot here. If partner is winning this heart finesse, partner will at this point play a diamond pretty clearly. And the eight of diamonds is normally an attitude shift. So West might actually have the ace king of diamonds. We would rather West take a diamond finesse than drop my queen. I feel it's pretty likely that the diamond finesse is happening, but we'll see. All right, so I win this, and now I'm going to shift to clubs. Ah. So leaving clubs earlier in the hand I don't think helps. 140 there is okay. Next hand, not a bid. 6 points is not enough to open when you have a balanced hand. But what will Alad choose? One diamond. And I do need to remember that partner's no trump range here is 15 to 17. Over one spade, I think my hand is not good enough to make a natural call, and it doesn't have a heart suit, so I am passing. And one spade is the final contract. What do I lead here? I think the lead is obvious. It's the jack of hearts, top of a doubleton. So dummy hits with a stiff spade, but the ace king of clubs. So it has some strength, if not playing strength in spades. Partner should recognize my heart as a doubleton lead if partner has the queen of hearts. I don't know if that's the case. This is probably a singleton club leading to an immediate pitch of some kind. The five, yeah, the five looks like the lowest. Okay, so the nine holds. I'm going to put in the four of spades because I have the ace of diamonds. Queen, king, ace. I'm going to try again with the hearts. Might hit partner with something. I do not. Alas. But I can do this now. And this. If I didn't know better, I'd think that king of clubs was stranded. All right, so that made two. I think we did about as well as we could have on defense. Indeed, we don't have much of anything ourselves, so that was a good board. All right, last hand of the round. We got a good 10 minutes to get it done. Alad says he can get one more there. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a trump if he is more passive. Not entirely clear. Oh, yeah, I can see. All right, nothing for me to bid. If partner plays out Hart here, which is correct, I trump it, and then anything I do is the same thing. Partner wins the jack of diamonds, and I think the correct thing to do is to defend passively so as to win both the queen and 10 of spades. However, that gives up a trick. It's fine. We still got a good board. Okay, so 3-no trump is the contract. East bid diamonds and spades, west bid hearts. And the question is, do I lead my 7 of clubs here? Trying to hit partner with something in the club suit. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Or do I assume west has 4 hearts and maybe longer clubs and avoid the club suit entirely? Lead like the 9 of diamonds or something. I think the 7 of clubs is probably fine. All right, so this is what the opening bidder had. Is that right? Yeah, East opened a diamond here. Interesting. All right, so I don't know where the king is. This is definitely a reverse Smith situation, so a trick 2 against no trump in these kind of situations. A low diamond would say, I like my lead. A high diamond says, no thanks. And the same for partner. So if partner plays like the 6 of diamonds here, or the jack of diamonds, then I'm going to say, well, partner probably not a fan of the lead. 5 of diamonds, I'm not really sure. Seems ambiguous. 5, 6. So partner must have liked the lead. I'm going to encourage spades because I have a card in spades. Yeah, so partner apparently likes the clubs. Partner also threw off the 6 of hearts, which is a discouraging heart card. So I'm going to put partner with the ace of spades here. And I'm going to need to keep this club. I don't need to hold on to all 5 of my hearts. West threw off a heart on that one? No, West followed. So I'm going to give my upside down count So I'm going to play a high heart here, which is the 9. Hopefully partner can read that. The 9 might have been a bit wasteful, but I don't think so. So the Jack of Clubs is also in West's hand. Partner might play a low club here, knocking out the Jack. If partner has the Ace of Hearts or something like that, then that's what he'll need to do. I've discouraged hearts. I've encouraged spades. So here comes the 10 of clubs. I think, okay, so that holds interestingly. Not sure where the Jack of clubs, but did it go in dummy, a trick one? No? Lost track of it. Well, I need to hold on to my king of spades. Fortunately, it's my only spade. And now I just play my highest heart. Does partner have another club? He does not. I'm not sure how well we defended that. Maybe I need to hold on to another spade. Yeah, so at this point it should go down. Partner has the Ace of Hearts, we have the King of Spades, and we can also set up a heart trick. After the club out, there's nothing we can do because I just have to give up a heart. Minus 400 is not a good result on this board. Had we gone plus, we would have had a top. Wonder if there's something I can signal to partner. I think I signaled accurately. The problem was that partner didn't know where the Jack of Hearts was. The spade position was perhaps ambiguous. If I also have the 2 of spades, I don't know. Looks like the ultra aggressive opening by East propelled them into game, and it ended up making. Had East passed, West opens 1 no trump. East will push the game, probably bid Stamen. Nope. 2 no trump. Actually, that's probably the final spot. 2 no trump is probably the final contract at most tables after a Stamen. Though you could justify just pushing to 3-0 anyway with that good diamond suit. Looks like most people stop in 2-0 and then they make 8 tricks or 9 tricks or even 10. But the aggressive opening by East definitely got them to 3-0 trump pretty easily. Okay, so how did this round go? Board 18 was bad. Board 16, average. And board 17, I think was good. Ah, not as good as I'd hoped. A lot of east-west overbidding. Yeah, I did give my hard count accurately. The alternative to playing a club to dummy was either a spade to me or whatever. So that brought us down to 52.6, not where we want to be. Let's pick it up over the last two rounds. I have a hand that is pretty darn good. 6 good hearts, 11 high, but I start by responding with 1 heart. And we'll see what partner does. Partner's bidding 1 spade. So 1 spade necessarily shows an unbalanced hand, and I can find out more information about partner's hand by bidding 1 no trump. So the question is, do I want to do that? Sure, why not? Partner can bid 2 clubs with a short hearts hand. So that's great. That makes my hand worse. So if partner has short hearts and 4 spades, partner may have 4 clubs or 5 clubs or 4 diamonds or 5 diamonds, but definitely has 4 spades. But what do I bid here? I don't know. I feel like we might be in a misfit. I bid 2 hearts. If partner has extras, like 14 or 15, we might be missing game. However, I know we have a misfit, so maybe game's not on even if we have 26 points. I'll also need to talk about follow-ups over 2 clubs. I'm pretty sure 2 hearts is non-forcing. And yeah, so we do have a misfit. So I'm a bit glad that we avoided the bad game. The 4 of diamonds is an interesting choice. Do I stick my queen in and take a finesse? Do I play my ace, take a roughing finesse? I'm going to try the first round finesse. I feel like people like to lead 4th best. All right, so that paid off. Let's get rid of a spade loser. And get started on setting up the diamonds. So the 10 and 8 of hearts are still outstanding. Interesting. East did not lead the ace king of spades. But that's less a tactical choice than more just a force of habit 4th best lead. All right, so I will note that the long spade in dummy is now good. So that can be a parking spot for my long club instead of having to set up another diamond. So the 8 of hearts is still outstanding. I think East probably has 8 small of hearts. So what I can do is play my Jack of hearts, throw a diamond. I know East is down to 1 heart, the high diamond, and therefore 2 clubs. So what I'll do is cash my clubs. And I know the King of Diamonds is in East's hand, so instead of winning the good spade, I'm just going to ruff the Jack of Diamonds and give up the 8 hearts. Make 3. Should be a good score. I'm in second seat, and I have a hand that would open 2 clubs because I have 11 to 15 and 6 clubs. Ah, good results so far. The people in no trump are down, and everybody else in 2 hearts is making exactly instead of making 3. A normal ace of spades lead apparently holds it to 2, but so does the club. Oh yeah, I got a diamond lead. That would do it. All right, so partner's doubling 2 spades, which is a negative double. Here comes 4 spades. And 4 spades is the contract. I'm not, oh yeah, Archie is saying GLP, not partner. So the 9 of clubs is probably the top of a doubleton. The bad news is that I have King Jack, and so he's just going to win this. The correct card for me to play was probably the correct suit preference card. So I'm probably just going to put the 2 of clubs on here. Let's say, well, I think it's more important to tell partner I have the King of Hearts than the Ace of Diamonds. So I'm going to put the King of Clubs on here, and that should inform partner about my King of Hearts. So that was a singleton club. Partner's roughing with the 9 of spades. And I don't know if partner has the Ace of Hearts, but I want partner to know that if he has the Ace of Hearts, that a heart shift is safe. He might underlead his Ace of Hearts here, but he's playing the Queen of Diamonds. Ah, too bad. Well, that's it. We're going to get our 2 hearts. And this is going to make. So partner has started with 1 spade and 1 club, and therefore 11 cards in the reds. Because the opponents have 11 combined spades, no uppercut in the spades exists. Sorry, 10 combined spades, and partner had already roughed. The defense, or the player can always afford to rough the spade high and then pull my trump. So there's no immediate benefit in playing high hearts right away. But of course, another club will need to get roughed in dummy. So this is going to be a diamond rough back, club rough, and eventually we'll get our hearts. I think partner has the ace of hearts, but I can't be sure. This is interesting. Is East out of clubs? Sorry, is East out of hearts? Or spades, I should say. If so, we might actually get another trick. Yeah, looks like we are getting one more. Nice. Maybe a full cross riff works there. I'm not sure. Apparently something works. I have 11. This is good enough to open playing precision. Yeah. So of course, naturally, the nine of clubs is a singleton lead, played by king of clubs, and then declare should apparently just pull 2 rounds of trump and rough out my ace of diamonds, but decided to play a club that partner roughed, and then after the queen of diamonds in a rough, declare chose to pull my trump, which is not fatal at that point. So we're in an artificial sequence here. 2 clubs is asking me about my shape, and this is my shape, which we systemically show by betting 3 clubs. The winning line, apparently, at the end there, and I don't have enough to go on over 3 no trump. The winning line is to play the queen of hearts. Now let's examine why leading the queen of hearts works there. If I duck, then Alad wins the ace, the king of hearts can get roughed out, and the jack of hearts is a winner. You can pitch a loser. If I cover the queen of hearts with the king of hearts, then what can I play? Let's say a club gets played by me. Then okay, well, let's focus on the hand that partner's playing right now. He's in some number of no trump. We're off 4 or 5 top club tricks in the ace of hearts, or am I losing my mind? Club, club, club. So we're off 5 top club tricks, and yeah, this is bad. Partner decided to push the game with a bad 13, which I get, but it didn't work out here. Little bit of a pushy game. So Queen of Hearts gets covered by me, and then let's say play a club. Alad pitches a diamond. I've already lost interest in this hand. It's down 2. We're going to skip ahead to the part where declare can succeed by playing the queen of spades, queen of hearts. So it's pretty obvious what happens if I play low. But if this gets covered, and I play the most neutral card in the world, jack of clubs, right? Club, diamond seems neutral. I think you rough it, right? Yeah, you rough it. And then doesn't matter apparently. I guess you rough a diamond. And then okay, let's say you rough another club. And what'll you pitch here? Is this a trump squeeze? Say it's a heart. Rough that. And then you play a heart. Oh, it's a neat little end play. So South is either going to have to unguard diamonds, or South is going to get sort of end played in hearts here. So either you throw away a heart or you throw away a diamond, and the player can get set up either of those suits because you're end play. So that's a really cool end play there, but it can't really be found at the table. So we wanted a good round here. I don't think we got it. Board 19 was decent. We got 140, where most of the field is getting 110. So that pumps our score up a little bit. Board 20 should be okay too. We managed to go plus in 4 spades. That's a top, but 21 is going to be bad because I think there's going to be a lot of folks not in 3-0 here. Looks like somebody got to 3-0 and went down 4. Probably should re-examine their life choices there. On a non-club lead or on a passive lead, we take 10 top tricks, but not happening. In, say, oh, I don't know, a diamond game, we we have enough stuff in hearts to prevent 4 quick losers, and we can use the spades to pitch losers later on. So we can actually make like 4 diamonds, but we can't make 5. So there is no game on these cards, except maybe 4 spades. 4 spades is an interesting spot. I think it does make, but you have to guess right if the opponents play hearts. Let's see if anybody found 4 spades. So somebody made 5 no trump. Somebody stopped in 2 spades. This North got a, well, what lead did they get? I guess if North is playing 3 no trump, the best lead is a little harder to find. And on this auction, it's pretty natural to lead the 4th best heart, though I might lead the low club. Yep, you can see the 4th best heart lead ended up being fatal. And you play with the jack and the king. And at this point, you've got 11 tricks. So they managed to right side that contract. Minus 200 is not going to be a good score here, but it's not a bottom. People did worse. Somehow 4 diamonds doubled, or 4 diamonds went down 3. I think what you have to do is accidentally fly with one of your heart honors. You really should have 10 top tricks, shouldn't you? Oh, rough. Anyway, well, not a great hand, but it could have been worse. Overall, this round will boost us by a little bit. It's probably not enough to put us in contention, but a strong last round might take us all the way there. Hope you've enjoyed watching so far. Some of these hands have been interesting. If you started from hand 1, you'll notice that we had a lot of fun in 5 diamonds redoubled, where I made an alert play of pitching a card that could get reffed that wasn't a loser or an obvious loser. Ah, 2 minutes to go until the round that is final. I can't wait. Oh. Ah, it's Ray Ray 138. I guess that's Rachel and David. Last round. Last round. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Partner has a strong precision club. Unfortunately, I don't have that good a hand, so I'm bidding a diamond. Ooh, baby. Partner coming up with 2 heart bid. Partner has a very strong hand. Either a heart hand or a no trump hand. So I'm forced to bid 2 spades. Partner will tell me what hand type he has. So this is a 22 to 24 balanced, and that's good enough for me to just bid 3 no. I don't think my hand is interested in slam because I don't have a ton of shape, but it's a good hand. We're going to be in 3 no, like the field. Hopefully partner's declare play will carry the day. Okay, well, not really many clues on the lead. I haven't bid a suit naturally, neither has partner. But I didn't bid statement. I didn't transfer to a major. These kind of auctions make a major suit lead rather tempting. And indeed, West did lead a spade. But Alad has a hand with 4-4 in the majors, so that can't do too much damage. If David was underleading his Jack 10 of spades, this will also set up a trick for us. Alad is counting his tricks right now. He can count to 7 top and a certain 8th trick from the diamond suit. And trick 9, where's that coming from? Probably not from spades. It could come from hearts if the Jack of hearts is on side. It could come from clubs should the King Queen of clubs get knocked out. But diamonds might work if you can pick up the Jack 10 of diamonds in a favorable position. So there are plenty of options for trick number 9. The problem with trying to attack the clubs is that once one club honor is knocked out, the second club honor is tricky to knock out. You have to cross the dummy with some card to knock out that honor, and then you have to cross the dummy again to enjoy the clubs. So I don't know if partner is going to be able to enjoy these clubs. Now, David unfortunately didn't realize that the 8 of spades would win in this situation. So Alad is laughing to the bank. The clubs are set up. There remains an entry to them. Here, the a heart shift would actually do some damage to the entries because the clubs and the spades are stranded in either hand, and the diamonds don't exactly hint at which direction the train is going. So there's not really any possibility of a squeeze here because you haven't cashed your king queen of spades before you cash your clubs, and you can't cross back one way, cross back the other way. So Alad is just cashing his clubs. I think he'll probably throw off his diamonds and then hope that East has like just hearts and diamonds, and so they've both thrown off hearts, making the hearts probably falling. Yeah, so both of them have played 3 rounds of hearts, and we started with 6 between us, so there's only one outstanding heart. The 5 of hearts will win the last trick, and all the opponent's hearts are gone. So Alad's making 5, which should be an above average result on this hand. They gave us a couple of extra tricks. All right, the penultimate hand. My hand is even worse than last time. It's 5 points and flatter. Partner has fewer points. Partner has at most 15. And I have to decide if this is worth preempting. If partner has... I'm going to preempt. I know it's vulnerable, but I want to force East to come in at the 3 level. Ah, looks like they found a pass. Please don't bid, partner. All right. Well, this is probably going to be a little bit ugly. I don't have a lot of shape here, so we have four immediate losers in the side suits, and the hearts don't pick themselves up. Defensively, I think we have enough strength that the opponents don't have a game. So even if they are making two spades, we're going to have to not go down more than one if this is going to be a good board. And Alad's met with his first decision because, and it might have done him well to wait a little longer before playing from dummy because this makes the position very clear. There are no entries to dummy. Throwing off the king of spades will manufacture an entry, but it also weakens the suit and um, prevents a heart finesse. What Alad could do is lead the king of diamonds out of his hand, and as if to be trying to gain an entry to dummy's good queen of spades. West did lead a high spade and then play low. I wonder if East has long spades. The king of diamonds here, I think, is the right play because on a king of diamonds, I think most people are going to duck if they hold the ace, and that might be just a neat way of sneaking a trick past. The partner's leading the ace of hearts. Is this going to succeed? East is about to no. Okay. Please play the king. And East is not going to play a diamond or spade here. This is down. One note is East didn't make a takeout double, meaning East is likely to have relative length in hearts. If that's a clue, I don't know if it is. Uh, oh, wait, no, that wasn't the last hand. Interestingly, a double dummy, this is down. On a spade lead, uh, after you win the ace of spades, you can always defeat it just by playing normally. And I think you're going to get the ace of spades, the ace of diamonds, two clubs, and a rough on normal defense. But because if you try to cross to dummy, you're going to get punished. Exactly. That's right. You can see three hearts is a common contract. I have 13 points. I don't have a takeout double though. So I am going to pass. Yeah, that 100 is no good because there's going to be a lot of folks in three hearts who either make it or whatever. Yeah, there's a rough. So honestly, ace, king of clubs, rough a club, two aces, three hearts is down. So it really should be down at every table. So the opponents have bid both minor suits. I have a strong-ish hand for this auction, and I have to decide what the right defense is. The correct thing to do might be to defend passively. East is probably going to go 3-no trump here. The problem with leading a spade or a heart is it probably blows a trick. If partner has, what, king fifth of hearts, then I'm happy, but West probably has the king of hearts here. The diamonds don't look that good. I feel like there's no way that I'm going to hit partner with anything useful. All right. Looks like dummy has more diamonds than I was expecting on this auction. Okay, so club worked. Now I have no idea what Alad will shift to because he's not going to continue clubs here. Um, he's not going to play diamonds. I'd be happy with either major suit. I don't expect him to have strength in either major suit, so he'll probably play some kind of attitude card in the major he shifts to, which will be a relatively high spot. Looks like it's actually the Jack of Hearts here. So the Jack of Hearts is a card that I'm happy to see. I could have overtaken that playing West for, so here, do I want to cash my Ace of Hearts or do I want to set something else up? We have three tricks. If I knock out the Ace of Spades, and let's say West started with four good hearts. If West has four hearts and West opened a club, right? Or West opened a diamond, right? So four hearts, four diamonds, two clubs, three. So the spade trick isn't going anywhere. If West started with five diamonds, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think I need to knock out the Ace of Spades here before cashing my last heart. Partner's shown up with 3 points. That's it for partner. West has all the rest, including the Jack of Clubs. Oh, well, that was wrong. I think this Eight of Spades is good now. No, the Jack of Spades should be. Oh, partner had it. Okay. Down 3 is going to be good. The spade lead would have done probably just as well as a club lead, as it turns out. But yeah, good result. All right, who do I want to watch? How about Alan and Robert? I'll take 150 there for sure. Yeah, the opponent's definitely overbid. They had only 23 combined high card points. All right. So this table ended. Looks like 2 no trump by East made 3. Of course, we beat 3 no trump by 3. Board 5, board 11, board 16, all those 3 hearts makings. Board 17. How about Steve Rosie's table? Why not? So this contract is 3 diamonds by West, and it looks like this is coming in. I'm not sure. They're going to get 2 more. Yeah, they can cross-rep those and get their 9 tricks. And it's just such a decent game that just doesn't quite come in. Very happy to be taking 150 on this last one. I think it'll be a top for sure. All right, not a good game. Mike and Kevin had a monster though. Wow. We came second in our section, but we were always going to come in second to a 70%er. So hang on a sec. I need to chat at them. All right, so that was 24 hands of bridge. We said we were playing a strong no trump. Did it come up? It was relevant on maybe 3 hands. Once when we opened a strong no trump, and a couple times when we didn't. Um, Anything to discuss? Yeah, there was the defensive thing on that other hand where I read his card wrong and did the wrong suit preference. Killed it on board 24, on 22. Just a ton of 95s and 100. Oh, yeah, was board 7 the bad one? Yeah, board 7 was the bad one. There are hands where maybe I need count there, but I think if partner had a doubleton heart, he would have, or doubleton, he would have played low high. And if he had 4, that's the tricky part, right? Well, the rush to play a heart is that if I defend passively, then they can pitch their diamond on the heart anyway. I mean, if instead of having the king small of hearts, West has the ace small, ace 10 of diamonds, then perhaps the heart is the fast switch, or the queen of diamonds. Say East has the queen of diamonds and West has. I feel like the two suits are similar enough that I really need a clue as to which one to attack, but it's close. Anyway, thanks for watching the stream. I'm going to end it now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We had fun, and I'll be playing on Thursday. See ya.